Ooh, baby. The night the lights went out in Laurel. Oh my God, it's snack time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Snackboy. It is 3:15, and for the next 5 minutes, I want to start before the story by getting a little email. Why not? It says, Terry, your grandmother actually snorted the BC. I was laughing so hard when I watched your show. If I had taken BC, it would have blown out of my nose. Actually, the proper way to take BC is to swallow it and wash it down with liquid. No wonder Grandma got so high. Keep up the good work, Lance. Lance, I'll tell you what. Recently here in Laurel and D.C. and Baltimore and the surrounding areas, as any of my fans from this area know, we've had the worst weather, and this winter's taken its toll, and we've got a lot of ice and a lot of ice storms. And recently, the last couple of days, like 3 days ago, we had a horrible power outage everywhere. And this is the night that my brother, Kenny, seminary boy, and his beautiful Filipino wife, Kate, were over spending the night. And the lights went out, and Kenny and Kate decided, wouldn't it be a great idea to light the candles and play a little family poker? Because you want to keep the money in the family. And Kenny was like, okay, everybody, in his controlling way, we're going to play poker. And Kenny's wife, Kate, was like, I cannot wait to play poker with Mom. I've never played poker with Mom, meaning her mother-in-law, Sue, my mom. And Mom was like, okay. And Grandma goes, I want to play poker. I haven't gotten to go to bingo this week because your Aunt Jane never came up to pick me up. I want to play poker. And my brother said, Grandma, you are not playing poker. No. She's like, why? Why not? And he's like, because Grandma, you can't even see. Your eyesight's so bad, you can't play poker. Grandma, no, go to your room and watch TV. And she started crying, oh, I never get to do nothing. I never get to do nothing. And Kate goes, no, Kenny, let Grandma play poker too. It's not nice. In the Philippines, all the grandmothers get to be with the family and play poker. And he said, fine, Grandma, but you better be good. So we all sat down around the table and began to play. Within an hour, Grandma had been winning every game. After an hour and a half, the money was dwindling, and before you know it, the lights went out again after a brief time on, and we heard the rustle of chips on the table. And when the lights went back on moments later, Grandma had just about every token in front of her. And before you knew it, she had taken us all, stripped us of our money. That's right, that Judy and the judge, God-fearing, God almighty shouting old woman who can't even see across the room, had cleaned us of all of our money. That's what we had, a sting operation, a swindler right in the family. I was so proud. I was so proud. I said, yay, good job, Grandma. She said, now I get to do bingo up in style next week. And my brother was speechless. Oh, he had underestimated Vivian Deadwiley. I think Grandma knows more than she pretends. Every time she said Judy and the Judge, I think she knew full well that the show is Judge Judy. Every time she said, Terry, turn on Dawson in the Creek, I think she knew full well the show was called Dawson's Creek. I think Grandma had been saving her time, biding her time until she could take us our money. And the beautiful poetry was this. My mother was penniless, and she sold Grandma a BC for $15. It was a beautiful moment as Grandma handed Mother $15 back and took the BC in pride, her drug of choice. And then Grandma, as she left with her money, said one final comment before heading back to her bedroom to watch Judy and the Judge and Dawson and the Creek and World Federation Wrestling. She said, I gave your brother Kenny a Christmas present of $20, and Grandma took it away. And she turned, and with that final closing remark, Grandma proudly marched back more erect than ever toward her little back bedroom, leaving Kenny, his beautiful Filipino wife Kate, her favorite grandson Terry, my mother Susan Crummett, her husband Ronald Crummett, in the wake. And we all learned something. Never underestimate the elderly, because when you're not looking, when you're not expecting it, they got your back. watch your back. Has it been 5 minutes yet?
Cut.